Ronin Pawn!
Hello, I am the Ronin Pawn, and this is the Stanley Parable. Welcome back to it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a minute, but I'm pretty sure I remember how to make the narrator frustrated. Hello, narrator? Are you in here somewhere? I'm ready to make you frustrated as hell.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Where were they?
What did it mean?
Where did they go?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
What
Perhaps
could it
he
have
had simply
meant?
missed a memo.
Did I miss a memo? Did I do a thing? Was I a bad boy? Do you want to spank me, Mr. Narrator? There's the broom closet. Remember this, Mr. Narrator? Remember when we stood in there for an hour and a half? Oh, what a lovely day that was. Up or down, up or down.
Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yeah, no, Stanley went downstairs. He's in a downstairs kind of a mood. I'll meet you downstairs, Mr. Narrator, if you know what I mean.
Just couldn't do it.
I've
For
done this
example,
before.
Why couldn't he see
I've
his feet
walked in this
when he
circle
looked
before.
down?
Through
Jill
space
Starfield,
on a
and
magic
it
carpet
too
ride with Jasmine
so
and...
much fun.
Oh,
and Stanley marveled
and the Windows
that it still
screensaver,
wasn't
the old
enough.
one, you know,
How was he remembered
3.1.
so lucid?
I mean, they had it in
And then
95,
perhaps the
98,
strangest question of them
There's
all
XP,
entered Stanley's
ME,
head.
you know,
While
before
he was
XP.
amazed he hadn't asked himself
2001
sooner.
Space Odyssey. They had it in
Why
all the
is
versions.
there a voice in
I
my
remember
head?
all of this.
She
What a
arose.
waste of time this run has been. Right into the boss's office. This is where I always meant to be. Okay, and then over here, and then there's
Stepping
some
into his
buttons
manager's office,
on this
Stanley
thing.
was once
So if
again
I just...
stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Is that not it?
Shocked,
You know what? People tend to go diagonally on these
What he
things.
could not have
You know, they
known
think they're being
was that
smart,
the keypad
but they're
behind the
not.
boss's desk
Yeah.
guarded the terrible truth.
Yeah, well, that ain't
But
it.
of
How about
course,
actually 2,
Stanley couldn't
2,
possibly have known
8,
this.
4, 5. I mean, what the...
Incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code.
I got
by
it
sheer
right.
luck.
I've never done that before.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Newly open. Oh, yeah, right. Back here. Sure, I know. I knew. Don't think I didn't know. I know what I know, and you know that I know what you know that I know. Down, please. Yeah, men's shoes, actually. Need a new size 9. Yeah, I'm a 9. It's not small. I mean, they're not small. You're small.
Descending deeper into the building,
Deeper.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Yes.
It was a stirring
I have
of
a bit of an
emotion in his
itch.
chest, as though he felt more
No,
free
not on
to
my
think
chest,
for
more like
himself,
under here.
to question the nature of his job. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Yeah, well, it might, actually. It might go unanswered for a while. Because, I'm
Stanley
not
walked
going into the
straight
mind
ahead through
control
the large
facility.
door that read Mind Control Facility.
Yeah, I see it. And I also see escape. I'm getting the hell out of here. Screw the mind control facility, okay?
Although this
You can't
passageway
control
had
my...
the word escape written on it,
Mind?
the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
What? Are you sure? I think you're lying. He has lied to me so many times in the course of this game. Well, not lied, but misled. He stated the wrong
The door behind
thing.
him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, you're manipulating me now. And also, there's a pole here. You know how I like to dance. How could I possibly
At
leave this
point,
corridor?
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward
Uh-huh.
and willingly confront his death.
My death? Whoa. I don't think that's my death. That looks like a party room. Do you guys have balloons? Did you make me a party? Oh, a cake. Okay, wait. Wait, now that looks fine. I can... Oh! Oh, okay. That's not my death. That is not my death. There's balloons at the bottom. I'm gonna land on them. It's just gonna... What? Okay, there weren't balloons. I was expecting balloons. What? Where am I and what is
As the machine
this?
whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise.
No, that's not what this
reflected that his
is.
life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Can I jump? I can't
Stanley
jump.
can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
No.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision. of
What's the
what
real story?
is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
What? No, my death
Design
is a great loss,
willingly
and
accepted
it's
this
not gonna
final
happen. I don't
attempt
believe it.
To his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
No, okay, machine breakdown. Break? Down?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
No. Who are you? Are you the narrator's mommy? Did I do it? Did I finally beat the Stanley Parable?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What
No.
exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
No, let's not do that. Let's do something new. For example, walk into a bank.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance,
do I go right or left?
death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
left.
Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Oh god, is this one of those things with Bruce Willis in it, and you can't touch the knob or something? By the way, if you ever get a chance, touch Bruce Willis's knob. It's awesome. Corridor. The pacing of this corridor section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Yet sometimes you just took them away. Sometimes they weren't there. Office layout. The blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the 2 doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development. Though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Is this like a museum of my existence? Stanley's computer. Let's use it. Yeah, it's kind of sucks, is what it is. So this is just the assets room. This is where you'd come as a developer and copy-paste everything. This is, so, the office. Yeah, those are doors, and, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Button sounds! Hey! Office computers. Oh no, don't turn it off. I was playing solitaire. I had almost won. Employee database. Oh, don't turn it off. I was reading that. I need to know what happened to employee 104. Was that what we were looking at? David Redden, William Jesus. Jesus was part of the programming. In fact, Jesus did all of the programming himself. You know, he doesn't need a lot of help. What's over here? Oh, look, these are screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remix. Oh, there's an HD version. Shoot. I gotta get this in the war zone. This is the war zone? I haven't... Wait, but I never saw this. What? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient, would wage war against the narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that it was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game, plus some people interpreted it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intention. But I want to be Stanleytron. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parable to Greenlight, Valve's process of approving games for Steam. They rubber-stamped it along with everything else for the past 3 years. I'm in the Museum of Stanley Parable History. My goodness gracious me, oh my, the apartment time? No! I never saw these bits! Oh, now I'm in sections that I've never... Maybe it's something that existed before, or maybe I still have to see it. Don't show me this. I need not know. Mrs. Narrator, narrator's mother narrator, come and kill me. I need to die. I really, really need to die. Because I'm seeing things that I'm not supposed to see. I don't even remember... Yeah, I do remember that. I don't even remember this. This never happened to me. Quit showing... Oh, the exit! The exit! Here it is! Stanley Parable. Yes, yes.
Oh, look at these two.
What?
How they wish to destroy one another.
Me and the narrator?
How they wish to control one another.
We're in love.
How they both wish
It's
to
a
be
complicated
free.
love.
Can you see?
No,
Can you see how
not
much
at all.
they need one another?
I can't
No,
see anything.
Perhaps not. Sometimes these
Pretty
things
black
cannot
in here.
be seen.
And that's not a racial thing. It's just,
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Oh, can
Push
I?
escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game.
Escape?
As long as you move forward,
Quit?
you'll be walking someone else's path.
No.
Stop now and it'll be your only true choice.
No.
Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time choose.
That was just a sound effect. I'm fine. Am I fine? Stanley? Narrator? Narrator's mum? Can I have some ice cream? Pawn out?